Hello and welcome back to another episode of my card shop series. As you can see, we are not currently in the deck. So the problem we have right now, after pulling pretty decent last time, is that we do not really have tuners. The only level 4 tuner we have that we can easily use is Visa Samsara. However, with a bunch of synchros, I have to say level 4 tuners mostly, which is the easiest way to access what we need. We can utilize level 3 tuners because we can increase the level by 1 if we have respell the summoner. But obviously, I'd rather have a level 4 tuner. So, we have 100 coins left from last time. So we can open one pack. And I want to try to use those 100 points to get a shot at a tuner. So I was looking at the level 4 tuners we have, and surprisingly, a lot of them are pretty high rarity. At least the ones we can use with our deck, right? Which is either generic ones that don't lock us out of our monsters, or, you know, our archetype specific ones, which are all high rarity. So I was looking at a few, like Chaos Endmaster, Twilight Rose Knight. Chaos Endmaster, for example, is in the Chaos pack with the Link 3 Blackluster Soldier and Chaos Angel and stuff, but this is very high rolly. Also, Chaos Endmaster is only level 3, and it's, I'm pretty sure, the only tuner in there that is not, like, has a weird summoning condition and is level 3 or 4. Then Twilight Rose Dragon, I'm not even entirely sure, it's just in the, yeah, it's in the Rose Dragon pack, and that will be important shortly. And then we have Minerva, which is obviously in the Lightstorm deck. We do have, if we look at this, we do have Felis, which would make it interesting to open this pack in case we can mill this card. But if we can't mill it, or you know, get it from our deck into the graveyard, this is basically dead. So going for this is a little risky, and Minerva herself is only level 3. Then we have Roxrose and the Breed Dragon, which is probably the pack I'm going to go into. They are both in the same pack, so I'll talk about this in a bit. Then we have Zoroa Magistus pack. This is nice because it has spellcasters. However, Zoroa is basically the only tuner at rare. So I'm not entirely sure if I want to open this yet. Again, we only have one pack to open, so and of course we have Stardust Synchron, which is in 2 packs, I believe. No, in 1. Evoke Dragon of Miracles. This is a super rare. I cannot even try to pull for this with 1 pack. I mean, I can try, but there's nothing else in the lower rarity slot that I want. It has a bunch of, like, I think the Synchron stuff in there, but those usually only work with Synchros, so we're not going to use this. Again, White Forest, which would work with our archetype, but they're all high rarity. She is basically the lowest rarity one we have. Another one, another pack we can go into. But also, this has a lot of tuners, because this is actually the Blue Eyes pack, like the Chaos Max pack. The problem with this pack is that Neo Kaiser Seer is basically the only level 4 tuner in there. Every other tuner is level 1. And that doesn't help us. Because then we can just go for any level 1 tuner. This, if we have another light tuner, could also make them level 4, but when we have this, why would I care? And then we have a Vulcarion, the Rotting Phoenix. This is a level 4 tuner, it's a zombie. It can be such if we have a zombie on the field, which we don't really have. I think the only zombie we have is Ash. But this is level 4. However, this is currently only in Future Begins 0. And this pack I don't want to open. There's nothing in there that I really want. There are like 2 or 3 rank 4s in there that are okay. But nothing that will help us. So, back to Roxrose and the Breed Dragon. these are both in Radiant Inferno, which is the 10 pi pack. The 10 pi pack has quite a few decent cards. It has it's basically the Black Rose archetype and 10 pi. 10 pi I don't really care about, except Chandra, because Chandra is a tuner. Chandra is also UR, so that's not happening. But there are also a few more synchros in there that are also level 7, which would make this a little bit easier. Roxos, of course, is a level 3. So for this, we need level modulation. Debris Dragon is level 4. Cannot be used for the synchro summon material except synchro summon of a dragon monster. The other synchro monster cannot be level 4. This usually would put me off, but it doesn't really matter because we want to make this with our Diabol, right? There's also other cards in this pack, like Burning Dragon, and a bunch of stuff we can't really use, at least not effectively. I mean, there's traps like Guard Dragon Cataclysm, but I'm a greedy person, right? So I think we open this pack once, see if we can get a tuner, and if not, then I don't have any coins left, so we need to duel anyway. So without further ado, let's just let me check what's in here. Yeah. So some Synchro Creed is in here. So let me just double check. Rain Inferno. Nope, that's the wrong button. We generate this. Open the pack. Dismantle it again. Alright. With that, I'll see you in our one pack at the beginning of this episode. Alright, here we are. So let me just... Nope, that's the wrong button again. So if we look at this, we have a bunch of these Rose Dragon cards. This is also a level 3 tuner, Red Rose Dragon, so there's basically 2. Debris Dragon. One of these guys, we have one already though. And Rox Rose, which is also a tuner. Otherwise, we have Exploder Dragon Wing, Odd-Eyes Meteor Burst, the Burn Guy, Q-Belt, Shooting Riser Dragon, the Red Rose stuff, Black Rose and Ruddy Rose, and then obviously all the Tempai things. Yeah, let's see if we can get lucky. I guess not. Which, to be fair, this is lucky because we don't want a super rare, necessarily. Oops. I mean, this is not terrible. Oh, we got Red Rose, okay. So this is at least a tuner. The effect doesn't matter. Fire Ring, okay, well. Interesting. Yeah, so we got at least one tune out of this. So I'll put this in the deck and then I'll see you there. Right, and here is the deck. Now this is basically just almost everything we pulled last time smooshed into this deck. Really. So we have like Queen Azamina, we have our second Diabel's White Witch, we have our Diabel's Southern Black Witch, we have one Shurlane. We kept our guild here. I put in the Pathfinder, Red Rose Dragon is in here of course, 2 Cyroflectors because it is a level 1 tuner, Morphtronic Lantron is also level 1 tuner, Ricebell, the Summoner, and our Heliotrope. For now, because we want level 4s. Well, rather, I mean, something that can attack. And spells and traps, basically all our subversions. Well, 3 of them, we have 4. Beware the White Forest, if you control level 6 or higher, illusion or spellcaster, once target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it. We should be fine on that front. So, that's in here. Temple of Snake Eyes, I mean... it's not really doing anything except that once per turn, if you you can target one monster card on the field as treated as a spell, special summon it to your field, which can technically combine with Sinful Spoils of Subversion. And we can get to it with Planet Pathfinder. Evan's Sun is still in here. Double Cyclone. Psychic Fervor if we need to hit over something. Eye of Illusion. Resillia. Storming Mirror Force are 2 Paleozoics. Slumber. It's basically a Book of Moon for a special summon monster. Then Determination is interesting, because we have Saint Azamina twice. We only really need one, but Determination lets us reveal an Azamina fusion monster in our Exo deck, which Saint Azamina is, of course. And for every 4 levels it has, round down, so 2. For 1 Sinful Spoils card from your graveyard or banishment into the deck, then special summon it. Now we have a lot of these Sinful Spoils cards, so this might actually come up. Guild. If I control a Balsa monster and they summon something from deck or extra deck, I can target a card monster opponent controls shuffled back into the deck. Basically, that's all we do, right? We try to control our opponent with our diable monsters and cards. Like if this, the opponent controls 3 or more monsters and you control level 5 or higher illusion monster, target 3 cards your opponent controls to turn them to the hand. White Witch is an illusion monster, basically. And this target up to fusion synchro monsters, field and graveyard that are fiend, illusion, or spellcaster, return them to the hand. And so we try to control the battlefield and then beat over them with our stronger monsters. The extra deck doesn't really change all that much. Scrap Archfiends in here, Zeta, Crossmind, our Trident Dragon, Snake Eyes Vengeance Dragon, of course, which is not that easy to make for us, but we can make it. High Speedroid Kendama, Poplar of the White Forest. These are pretty much just in here to further synchro summoning. This is going to be a little difficult because we have 3 level 1 tuners, but we only have 1 level 3 in here right now. That is not a tuner. That will change, of course. I'm probably going to take out Heliotrope and Ariane for level 3s. But not entirely sure yet. And Silvera is also a tuner, but it's a level 6, so that's a little awkward. But summoning this might come in handy. Yeah, that's the deck. We got our first pulse. Let's just get into the duels and hope we win some. And get some coins. It turns out our first duel is against the bot, so if that is the case, I will cut to the end and count this as a win. And with that, we win our first duel against the bot, admittedly. But 100 coins more. Let's get into the next one. Okay, this is a little dumb, but I'm counting this as a loss, even though I'm going to surrender now, because this person could have... I had 300 life points, and they had the ultimate Falcon on the field. It didn't kill me, attacked me with 100 attack guy, and then ended their turn. I don't care. I lost this the normal way, and I'm taking the points for that. I'm not sitting here satisfying their sadistic need to combo and deal 100 damage each time. Alright, here we go. That name inspires confidence, doesn't it? Oh, so it's only Mirror Force. With some luck, we can actually tribute summon a monster. well, didn't think that would happen. Oh, well, okay. I didn't talk because it was Raid Raptor again. I was like, okay, they're gonna kill me. But I guess not. Yeah. Enjoy the quiet, I guess. Oh, we drew her for once. Defense, activate, send, Battlefield Centigram banner. Which one? This, and let's set this card. We can only activate Determination on the next turn if we activate Slumber and Subversion. What? One aquarium card. The hell is this thing? Oh my god. I don't know about that. Oh, they've... I can't put them back with Subversion because the thing is full. That's not very nice. Reflector, huh? Can I make anything with Reflector and the other guy? No. No. Not really, unfortunately. Also, it's my draw phase. I have a massive lag. Thank you. I mean, I could activate Subversion. No. Okay. Oh, Paleozoic. Huh. Can be destroyed by battle. Once. Okay. Oh. Okay. Thanks. That is fine. Sure. I mean, do we win? I don't know. But at least this shows what the deck can technically make sometimes. I don't think I ever played against Paleozoic. So I have no idea what's going on. For the most part. Riveting. What are we doing? Okay, well, you can target cards in your graveyard. The fish! That must have been very confusing. So, your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken. Any day now. Very funny. Unfortunate. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are you? Careful. Oh, that is very, very funny. I can't believe that worked. Oh my god, that was amazing. Well, that's another win, and a funny one at that. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Oh. This was... I'm pretty sure this was a bot, but this gives us another win. Going up to 9. And we should be... I can do this. 430 coins. Going strong. A few more duels, I guess, and then we'll see where we are. At least we lost with style. Nice field. That's cute. I love that. What the hell? Zodiac Ram. What? Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, that's Tiger Mortar. Is every XZ summon going to take that long? Cause okay. Double Cyclone, perfect. Well, let's start off with Subversion. Put this back. Oh, is that a self-decay? I mean, I don't mind. Big fan of how Double Cyclone works, by the way. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Well, well, well. boy. I wonder if we're gonna win this. They could make this take longer than it needs to, but I won't. I won't. What? Why would you not? What? Okay. Gotta roost. What are you doing? Wouldn't have dragged this out if I destroyed it actually, because it does. They also lose 6,000 life points then. Why is this a card? Like, what's the purpose of that? Even if you can manipulate your coin tosses. That's insane. I do kind of want two of these on the field. Let's just end it. Well, that's another 100 points for us. Love it. Next one. We drew Ash for once. That's pretty cool. Fortunately, we can't really do anything with it. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. Well, save me, Ash. Baited. God damn it. Well, I mean, not really baited. I mean, they could have used one of them either way. Or they just surrender. It's that easy. I just will wins into existence at this point. That's crazy. Well. Isn't that great? Yeah. Okay. So I'll click OK. This is the last duel for today, I think. And and then I'll go into the deck and talk about, because I'm not going to open any more packs today. I'll leave this for the beginning of the next episode because I need to brainstorm at what to open next, right? And we are now at 640 coins, which would allow us to actually open 5 of any secret pack we haven't opened yet. Actually, if I get one more loss, I could technically open 5 more Radiant Inferno, but if I decide that, I'll just duel until I get some more coins next time. However, let's go into the deck for a bit and then check it out. So here we are, back in the deck. We have a few options we can do, right? So what is obvious to notice, we draw a lot of spell and traps and not a lot of monsters, and the monsters we draw often don't do anything. What we really need to draw are the Diabelsars, and then obviously the spells and traps, which is not really much of a problem because we can also search them. Now, we didn't summon any synchros today. We got a little bit lucky on some duels. That's needed, I would say. But we still need tuners. So what we can do is we either get into another red, like, Rose Dragon pack, specifically Radiant Inferno, or we could get into Exquisite Jet Black Rose. Black Rose Dragons are not that bad as generic synchros. We could also try, since we do have 5 packs to open, we could try to high roll and go into the White Forest pack to get a Reselia. Maybe some of the other synchros and some higher rarity spells and traps for this archetype. I don't think we can go back into Atonement's End because, like I said, every pack now is 200. We could go into Sinful Serpent's Stare, which has a lot of these more of Sinful Spoil cards. Obviously, Snake Eyes. I mean, Lagia is in here. Poplar. I mean, these are all very high rarity. Evolza, I think they have a tuner, right? Pretty sure they do. Or am I thinking of Evil Tile? I might be thinking Evil Tile, because... yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So, Dolka and Lagia in here, but they are also both UR. And I don't think the Evil Source are any good for us. And the rest, I mean, Snake Eye stuff, but... we would need to pull an Ash. We have 2 Birches, which we can technically then use, but I don't know. That's very high rolly again, and not that crazy for us. So we could also just open a bunch of master packs, 6 of them, or wait until I get 400 more coins and open 10 of them. We are still in silver, so that's still not too far off. And if we go to gold, we do get 500 extra coins. So technically, we could open 5 secret packs now, and then I duel until I get gold, and then get 500 coins. So we should be at 1,000, and we can technically open 10 master packs. So there's a lot of things to consider. We could also try to go for more generic cards, of course. But again, I would love to have some tuners while also trying to get some good synchros. A pack I looked at earlier was... I forgot its name. We can check though, because... okay, well... Baron is in there. It's the Noble Knights of Crimson Flowers. Baron is in there, and there's some Fleur Synchron stuff in there. They are spellcasters, including like Sorge de Fleur, which is a high level spellcaster, but that is an ultra rare. there's some singles in there. The problem is that it is also the Noble Knight pack, and we are not playing Noble Knights. They are all Fire Warriors and kind of only work with Fire Warriors and equipment stuff. So that's not really working. A card that's in there that is technically helpful is Noble Knight Spearholder, which can just turn anything that is level 8 or lower into a tuner. It's only level 2 itself, though. So, yeah, unless you want to really high roll and try to get Baronne herself, I don't think that's the play. Yeah, so what we need is tuners, I think, or rank 4 Xyz monsters. So I'm actually kinda willing to go either into the White Forest pack or one of the Black Rose packs. But I'll leave that decision for next time. This time, I'm not gonna open anything more. If you have any input you want me to consider, let me know. I will definitely consider it. Today has been pretty nice. Next time we should be able to get into gold, hopefully, and open some more packs. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed, especially the one Aqua Actress duel. That was very funny. You know, reading cards is difficult after all. And I'll see you in the next one. I wish you a very nice day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, whenever and wherever you are. See you in the next one. Goodbye.